Street racing is deadly and illegal, and it's increasingly taking place all across Los Angeles. Now there's a growing law enforcement effort to stop this dangerous trend. CBS2 had exclusive access to a new LAPD anti-street racing task force.
My grandma was like the most loving person. She spoiled us to death. She loved her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren.
Sheena Minaya fondly remembers her beloved 92-year-old grandmother, Celia LaTorre of West Covina. And she lived with you for a long time.
She lived with me for about 10 years until my sister pretty much stole her away from me. It was her turn to have her for a while, so she helped her raise her kids too.
But it all changed on Christmas Day, 2012.
It was pretty shocking, pretty scary.
Witnesses reported seeing two cars racing on this long, wide, residential West Covina street. As seen here on home security video, one of the drivers didn't stop at the sign and slammed into the minivan carrying Celia and her son. The high-speed impact so severe, it threw Celia from the minivan and left her fatally injured on the curb. Her son was seriously injured. The minivan destroyed.
We saw the van that it was them, and we just went crazy.
We have a zero tolerance towards street racing.
Sergeant Gregory Fuqua leads the LAPD Apprehension Aggressive Driver Detail, a recently formed task force focused on stopping illegal street racing.
Well, the number one issue is life, so it's definitely a hazard to the public. Another issue is emissions in California, and then also car theft. Not only vehicles, but vehicle parts.
CBS2 obtained exclusive access to the special unit. Their goal is to find and prevent potential street racing before it happens.
Why are you going so fast?
On just one evening out on patrol, officers made 4 arrests for speeding and reckless driving, 3 citations for modified emissions, and 2 citations for modified exhausts. And while you may think street racing gatherings are all fast and furious like the movie,
just give me a signature in the box.
The reality is less dramatic.
They come from all different backgrounds and ages. We've arrested people that have been in their teens, and we've arrested people that were in their 40s.
Hey, let me see your driver's license, registration, insurance, please.
They're usually car enthusiasts who just take it a little too far.
Like this gathering, where street racers attempted to block traffic, causing safety problems, leading officers to close part of the 105 freeway. And increasing incidents ending in crashes like these in Paramount, Sunland, Compton, and Commerce.
Mary Zebra 200, Roger, we're in the area.
The night we spent with the task force, a crowd of 150 to 200 people gathered in this San Fernando Valley parking lot and quickly dispersed when the police arrived.
Street racing in the city of Los Angeles is illegal, no matter where it is.
Now, there's a renewed push for a legal racetrack, like the ones which used to exist in Southern California, where people could race safely, preventing tragedies like the one which changed Sheena Minaya's family forever. Do you think that they understand the impact that they've had?
I hope they do. They had no insurance, they had no driver's license, and they lost nothing, and we lost our grandma. It's a public street. It was my grandma this time, but it could have been anybody's mom or dad or sister.
Both drivers in the street racing crash were convicted only of DUI. In the past years, the Southland was home to dozens of drag strips, but these days, the only places you can legally race a streetcar is at the tracks in Irwindale and Fontana.